Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Now we should be looking for solutions. Lamentations, no adults. I recall somewhere in the region of 2004, 2005, and a year, Miami Nia Penny, a year Patrick Kwasi Champon, yet in a year IGP. Now, we IGP no, and Udi Kain, September region, and Oba first, say Oba Beshe, police installations, any personnel. Na sama Patrick Kwasi Champon waka ye no laxity with a investigative arm of the police investigators a wamotete to so a yankan ho also wo sha asemi ase wo kan say cold cases na ubusa krase nipa do say na that reference to cold cases no and cases going cold no wamote ase sa sam na Kwasi Champon kan say investigators to so entime ensore na womo nkeke ye ho na investigators no ensua de ye antime ankentre ye ho a da bia no enipa be commit crime with impunity na enkusi yaga ye hunu ba bia 2004 2005 yes I believe it's 2004 and Kwasi Champon e kan asem we be ye IGP and improvement aba and I yet yegina ABC no amu
of improvement abakaka, but I can tell you say improvement and case manemai and then offer 70% of investigators in Ghana here are not trained. 70 it used to be more. Mami ati amres or episode or trainee kakra. So I saw today almost 80. And tell me say she was able to train about 10%, 15%. What take a crab about 70%. But what it means is that for chances are that 10 police stations are and after we 10 investigators from CID. 7 of them or Yanfano or entity ABM only certification, only share they are trained. And so these are things that should have taken place so that we would have had offer. One of the solutions should be let's have career investigators. And to come in, maybe baby police Jumano. I apply that I want to be CID, like Soldier Juma. Air Force. It's not that but go apply to go to the Air Force. Navy sailor. You apply to be with the Navy. Infant. So all those things, that is what they should have done. But unfortunately, because of the lack of resources for Omwankasano and training schools, I mean, I can say, they have just few training schools in Ghana here. Few with up-to-date, you can say, state-of-the-art technology to train forensic detectives. They don't have them. And so this should have happened. I mean, fortunately, I work with them. And so I'm not speaking in a vacuum. I work daily with officers, even at the highest level. Maybe until such a time that we would dedicate resources and make sure the officers never train you on crime never see they see law professor it's not different from the JB Danquest death. It's not different from Amen Swali, and the list goes on. This death happened in less than 72 hours. Go to the house, the family members are there, media, they are all around. That is the crime scene, the homicide crime scene. You cordon up the place for a minimum of 72 hours. A minimum of 72 hours. Because those people, be on the way homicide cases are investigated. Sometimes, people say, oh, can you know? Not on a committee of crime. But unfortunately, it was the use of a blade, a knife. Knife, was it a kitchen knife? Was it a dagger? What is it? What type of knife? If you nipa no use knife, no, or just will biase. Nipa a family member. I'm just giving clues. Nipa a family member. Police if I mean, I've seen a video of I think the houseboy or gardener who, after the police came and left, spoke to the media and has been captured and was telling them, Musi how do you do that? It means that the first respondent to the crime scene didn't even know what to do. The first respondent. And so maybe the say, let's take some steps back. Ensure that the structure of the police itself is done right. Who be some police for and say, philosophy, they don't have we don't have a policing philosophy in Ghana. And if you are a country without a policing philosophy, now say, who tries to be BBC and Sawari out here? These are the things we are going to face. So I am not surprised. I'm not surprised
what
at the party
what are the solutions Adam Bona could be?
The solutions are that if we can, in the next 2 years, all investigators, if we can, in the next year, all investigators should be trained. All investigators in Ghana here should be given at least a minimum of 6 weeks training, classroom and on the field, should be trained. In the next 2 years, if we can, let's get, what's the name? The forensic labs for the Ghana police. Let's have them in all the regions. We don't have them in all the regions. If we want what's the name? Database, database. Need database, information on their system. No. Let's begin to have database for those who have committed crimes and probably have been sent to court. They don't have it. The other thing, again, has to do with the fact that we have too many retired officers who were handling murder cases or homicide cases in other jurisdictions. One of the many solutions, including that, is to co-opt these people. Who now handle JB Dankwa case. Who start to handle, who call retirement. But we are going to give you a contract as a CID couple or whatever. We'll give you a contract of a year, 12 months, or 2 years. Deal with this case and give us results. This is how other countries have done it. And the other thing has to do with the citizens' education. Education. Educated citizens.
Adam, but you to me, I see, just a committed crime. Bompire CMFA docket no emfama prosinea or beko retirement. If you should call retirement to pay as I'm not sweater.
That's it. In this country, and that is what I worry. And I've been saying it that these are specialized units, especially the CID. Onipana could do a chief inspector as a CID person for 45 years. And the person was handling, usually some of these people have a certain attachments as our case with you. I would decode it, case with you. Maybe a chiachi nipano. Now, court retirement. Doesn't know the genesis of the thing. That'll be the end of it.
Mamenka WhatsApp message with money and vampon. Or say wafa. We easily blame the security and make reference to UK and others. But have we asked ourselves the citizens' attitude towards the security same as UK? Let the police stop Mr. Adam Bona 5 times on his way home and see his reaction towards the 3rd and the 4th police officers. You people cry, why? And other loose comments. Adam, as a year pentamdo enti, we appear not to appreciate tactics approach if we use one.
Well, I don't. This person who commented, yes, I can understand him. But fortunately for me, because of my training and I've never questioned the police officer for stopping me. Never. When they stop me, the only thing is that among police officers, Nankasa, Dudwana, and Shedan Nimoma, and you big now in the middle of the road. Now I expect to say, oncoming vehicles, no, you are going to ABC or Kaswa and my journalist Bishre Nenfa. Because we be a Mokasa on parking, one parking you say, police for non parking you, and a truck will be the Bebono, attend the Kaswa Nyano area. But if police for Nankasa Benya and you stop the person and ask the person to stop in the appropriate without blocking traffic. So for me, well, I know others get offended, but as far as I'm concerned, I appreciate this person's comment Most people don't appreciate the work of the police, but I'm one of the persons who work with them, so I appreciate it. But do you blame those who don't see eye to eye with the police? It's because the 5 police patrol teams first of all, 4 of them will be asking you for money. If out of 5, 4 of them are asking, oh boss, oh it's you, your boys are hungry. Over here now, a small boy who is about 25 years. Camry and answer the Toyota Corolla and
Adam, Mamefa we so ma. Just IG here so money training pa na me chire baby kro no am. Prosifo ma me no. Na anadwodu baako. Na baby a wo mu gina no be ma no ate no ho na kwakotena konwa so. Ene ma ne me no gina ho no. Na Adam wo mu gina me no. Na nkomo aye die no chese wo mienu anya politician bi na mebo ne die mo ene omu di natam and they had no regard say why na tika yi mu a enti mo boni pakro we din edi natam.
Thank you.
Anti me want me and pay attention on me etua na 10 years no so ene ja me so me to aso koye now guy ye no makai. I wish I could be telling the senior officer say some man me no ejina sa particular spot no in confidence just mu anadu 11 pa no na concern moody particular politician bi atem.
Thank you. Thank you. And it is because of the mode of recruitment into the service. In country, no. So be this soldier, be the police, be this human we are. Now, people who wanted to do it, they want to serve their nation. As me know, say, and me no na munya duma na kombe ye no makuma mo no. Onim politician bia. On share any more Father Cabre and to be on Sunday San Francoma, me bra or Tom when some fano. Only Mother Cabre, they have your son in the market of Father Cabre, with a boy, family police, money a fano. But the other fanos on Shedder and you or Tifia, where you university, where you SS, one shed or Pedro and yet say, of the source survey, the state. And these are the challenges, and so I'm happy, sir. Why same way? So because in fact, let's not blame the citizens. Someone to police for nothing. It is because police for are just like us. Me, I always say that to be a police officer, you have to be a civilian, and if you don't die whilst you are a police officer, you will end up one day becoming a civilian again. There's no police officer who you will say or no the police are could 90 years. No, with this 60. Wayama 2 more contracts, maybe 4 years now. So you will be a civilian one day, and you are a civilian before you join. And police if one can when you now offer. Some of the things they do, they would do it and do it well. But unfortunately, sometimes take a bit now and one casano. I'm sure you know how some of these officers talk. Or no kasa or can you not start to do them. One shall ask one who you come out, your back to say, I'm a boat when I'm a from war. I mean, I have had people call me and they will show me recordings, they send me recordings of their interaction with rogue police officers. And so supervision is here, because supervision is this crimes here, can see, and happen so we have an informant regime in this country that is supposed to be working. But so that's the one you come out. That's all I say. Obi the body bill police for us to train. Before you go back there, they would have been told that the person is in the very report here. So the young man who through his help, this young man who is with the police in terms of JB Danquest there. Mm-hmm. The young man at the moment is almost become homeless. It's almost because his cover was blown eventually. And his wife, his family, and he cannot work again. And so all of these things don't help with crime.
In fact,
crime fighting in Ghana.
Two young men na nipa no kra na obu a omo initial cover no nipa no na untimi continue emfa ne personal money ema omo save a refuge and the state did not continue until they were thrown onto the streets. Nipa krono ebetimi asamba. There are instances of even criminals having committed a crime would also spend a fortune in bribing investigators, such that the investigators would not also follow proper leads. Nti noma bebre ahwe yie na ebehwe ho. Ti Adam, me mfansi ase what ya na ahwe wo ho yie papa.
So be out here in New York.
Okay. Yo, team security cameras no so we ba fix ya mame.
Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.